We are joined from Cairo by the specialist in strategic affairs and military economics, Brigadier General Dr. Tarek El-Akkary. Thank you very much for being here with us on Q News. So Egypt today stands at the intersection of multiple regional conflicts while sustaining one of the Middle East's largest defense economies. How do you think the country can balance its growing role in a war-torn region with the ambition of becoming a global economic powerhouse?
Good evening for you and for others. Yes, true. Egypt has all factors and pillars that walking through a big economic country by being a very strong mediator with influencing power on parties around, and by the geopolitical threats we had, and by Gaza war stopped, that all these factors are driving us to be a better and a good economic country in future. However, that without power, without military, without weapons, without upgrading the weapons, without having an impact from outer commercial factors to provide a good military weapons and upgraded ones, we would never be a good mediator or a stronger mediator or strong mediator for stopping any wars around us. And you know that our place and geographical place in the world between Asia and Africa and Suez Canal and so on, all these put us in a very, very firing region. So I believe that the economy of Egypt and the balancing between stronger military and providing military with new weapons and technology with trained and professional people in the military, this the first pillar that we can build on to have a good economy in future.
Yeah, and Goldman Sachs, this document that's been released, Goldman Sachs predicting Egypt will surpass Germany and Mexico by 2075. Do you think this is a realistic projection?
Yes, I think it's realistic, and I believe that we would reach this stage before 2075 by far, if we walk the same way with upgrading the logistics, upgrading the infrastructure, upgrading the maritimes. Egypt can rise more quickly than 2075. It's ranking now and delivers sustained capital accumulation and big gains with big gains. We have a lot of opportunities. We have a North Coast luxury tourism. We have Luxor, Aswan, and we have many outcomes can be maximized from being from having this long-term infrastructure upgrade and logistics upgrade. However, if we walk through the same productivity line we are walking through now, with the support provided by training people, providing by having technology and having industrialization from the west to be in Egypt like now, and to be more attractive for foreign investment, and this will get us in this place before 2075, I believe.
And are there implications militarily, geopolitically, from these expected economic transformations?
Yes, as GDP and trade footprint grow, Egypt's geopolitical weight is really in a good position now. However, we are developing a lot of allies now, especially in energy, and we have a stronger leverage over regional maritime checkpoints. And Egypt now can afford modernization and local defense production with another allies, with Turkey like force, and with Korea, and we are diversifying more the inputs of the military industry to avoid any bargaining power from one single partner, especially in having weapons and having military tools. Forces must shift, from purely territorial defense. We already moved from territorial defense to geographical defense. And I believe that in the future we are going to have more strategic partnerships with others in protecting the region.
And to what extent do you think that Egypt's strategic location between three continents has enhanced its global position?
Yes, it's a junction of Africa, Asia, Europe, and control the Suez Canal is the present comparative advantage. The trade routes, anchor trains, anchor transships, and logistics hubs, that all these are opportunities we can do around the Suez Canal and around the economic place of the Suez Canal, and the bargaining chip in border geopolitical constants. But the double factor in Egypt is the security. The workmanship is literally an opportunity for others to industrialize or to manufacture anything in Egypt now. Around all these logistics hubs, like Maritimes, like Suez Canal, like the all new hubs we have in Egypt, around all these we can have an opportunities, and this will be more attractive for foreign investment. However, that we are the amount in the region. We are not a profit margin only. We are the amount. We are more than 100 million people. So anyone may manufacture anything in Egypt. The potential customer is among the 100 million and more. Apart from other small countries that having small population, that yes, they can have a better profit margin, a better gross margin, but they will never have an amount. You know that 5% in 1 million sales is better than 15% in 100.
And some analysts say that the economic gains and the economic rise must be matched by a military balance and also, of course, regional stability. How is Egypt aligning its defense capabilities alongside its economic ambitions?
Egypt is a big country, and the military of Egypt is ranking all over the world. Maybe it's 11th now. Without security, without the capability of protecting the borders, without capability of protecting the maritimes, without capability of protecting Suez Canal, without capability of without having a good air defense forces, a good air forces, and the mix of the military weapons, that nobody will come to you. If we have any kind of militias or another people having guns and having weapons inside the country, and the military cannot control this, nobody will come to you. The attraction of the foreign investment 1 and 2 and 3 is the security. The attraction of the foreign investment is that the borderline are controlled, and the country is having all control and all the control within the country. So the balance between military and the balance, the economy is one unit. No good economy without good military, or without ranked military, or without professional military that can control and protect the whole borders.
Now, Dr. El-Akkary, the report also highlights risks such as water scarcity, or also skills shortages, and not training up people with the right skills. Are you worried by these elements?
Yes, about water scarcity, I'm not worried at all. We were having a conflict with the other party with the years of the filling years time, and I think they did not achieve what they said. And nowadays we are in good position. They already filled the dam within more than 7 years. The problem maybe in the future that the floods are not in Nile River. The floods are not as for now, and this is another story. Could be managed. But Egypt has solutions from 1 to infinity. We have starting from diplomatic solutions, negotiation solutions to infinity, and you can say what you say in this issue, especially the word infinity. But about caliber, you know that the Egyptian people are very clever people, and they are flattered from anybody they work from, especially in when they travel abroad. And the Egyptian employee or the Egyptian workman is really a good one, and he can gain knowledge, and his behavior is really upgraded in a very fast track. And this is we have this in the whole fast track projects we have in New Capital Administration and North Coast. You know that we have a success story in these areas for the fast track projects. In 1 year and 1 year and a half, we are building more than 40 floors a building, and with multiple industries inside this building. Most of them were 80%, 60 to 80% local material. And we have some projects in Egypt. It was with no reference, like Adli Mansour Hub, like the CPD in New Capital Administration. So I never lost the trust in the Egyptian worker or the Egyptian engineer and the Egyptian designer and the Egyptian manufacturer.
And as global power shifts towards the global south, do you think Egypt can make itself the strategic hub?
Yes, we are a strategic hub for now, and we put a great anchor with Cyprus for the energy, and we are working through the green energy and working through different industries that could be attractive for the European people and foreign investment overall. Also the economic reforms we have and the economic luxury tourism we have in the North Coast, and the upgrade in logistics, as I said, and subsidizing the exports. All these factors are giving us in future the economic resilience that we were not good in it in the past 10 years, but now we have, I think, a good reserves with a good economy resilience approach.
Well, thank you very much, Brigadier General Dr. Tarek El-Akkary. Thank you so much for being with us here on Q News. It's very good to have you on the program.